welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick update today on my family history planner. I did a video a couple of days ago about the new kikki-k perforated Ice Blue planner and how I'm going to turn it into a family history planner for keeping track of all my records and things like that. I'm just going to do a really quick update on what I got done over the weekend. It's Tuesday here in Australia and hopefully this will go up reasonably quickly, but I'm going to do an update to the video. I'll put a link for that video down below so you guys can check it out and follow along as I sort of make this. So I'll start off and just show you what I've done so far. So basically this first little bit, this is just to keep it protected for now. I am going to make myself another dashboard protector when I finish I want to make a really pretty dashboard. I haven't kind of got that far yet. I have also got a video on how I make my dashboard protectors, which I've already got, so I'll also put a link to that down below and you guys can check that out. This is the pocket that came in the Be Brave planner kit. I really like it. I took it out of my other planner, I like it better in here. I don't know why, but at the moment I like it better in here. So I've just put that there. And then I've just made these tabs out of, it's just made out of regular sort of cardstock. I kind of like this natural, I don't know if it's natural is the right term, but the brown kind of brown paper kind of cardboard. I just really like it. I think it's pretty. And I've just covered it with this paper here. So I bought this paper from Spotlight. It retails at $19.95, but it was on sale when I got there, so it was $14.95. So it's by Paislee, I think. And it's the Citrus Bliss range, so there's 12, it's 48 sheets. I think there's 2 copies of each one. They're 12 by each, 12 inch. They're just scrapbook paper. I'm not going to go all through this, but they are really nice and they go together, and that sort of helped do this rather than having to design it all myself. I've kind of cheated a little bit. So that's just my dashboard. I haven't finished it yet by any stretch of the imagination, but it's there for now. My first tab, I'm just going to walk you through the tabs really quickly and give you a very quick look if I have done any sheets for it. The first tab's going to be my personal information tab. So what I'm going to keep in there is there's going to be a sheet about basically with my sort of contact details. So if it does ever get lost, it's very easy to return to me. I would hope that someone would return it to me. So it's going to have that, but then it's also going to keep all my passwords in it. So my ancestry password, any logins for any particular websites that I use, those sort of things, just so they're all there. I can't lose them. Well, I can, but I shouldn't lose them. And then there's also going to be a sheet. I have a USB stick that I keep in here. So this has pretty much all the digital records. This is one copy. I have about 4 others. So that lives in there, but I'm also just going to put just a little directory to what's on that, so that if I am at the library or something like that and I don't have a computer on me, or I don't have the files handy, I can just look it up and go, right, I've already got that, I don't need to keep looking for it. So that's the first one. I've also just got, this also came in the Be Brave planner kit. I'm just using it at the moment to keep little pictures in, and you'll understand why when I get to it. So I'm just keeping just pictures of my family members that I've cut out. So I'll show you what I use them for when I get to it. So the next tab that I've got here is my to-do tabs. That's just what it looks like. These are my to-do sheets. I'm not going to go through them in detail now. I'm going to do another video on them in a couple of weeks and show you how they work and how I've set them up. So these are all self-designed, well, designed by me, so they will make sense to me, I guess, and I will show you how they work a bit later. So that's the next one. Next tab I've got here is my person information sheets. So this is where I'm actually going to keep records of all the details about a particular family member. So I'm also not going to go through these. These are also self-designed. I'm going to do another video and go more in depth on how this works a bit later, but you can see a couple of examples there of what I've got. You can see where I've been using those photos. So it's so I can put a face to the name basically with those photos. With the people that I have got photos of, I like to do that. And then that's just a blank one there so you guys can see that. So the next tab that I've got here is my charts tab. I haven't got anything in this at the moment, but this is where I'm going to be keeping full on big family history charts, like full 3 or 4 generation kind of things that I can fold out, and that's deliberately going to be a really thick tab, so I'm prepared for that already. So that's coming up soon. I'll show you guys when I do that as well. So this next tab is for my certificates. This is for all the certificates that I actually purchase from birth, deaths and marriages, or a transcription if that's where I need to get it from. So I'll give you a quick look at just how I've put these. They're just going to be organised by surname, so really easy way to search for them. I just know if I just go to the W's, I'll find the Williamses or anything like that. I'll show you how I've done those in another video. So the next one here is my records. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do this yet. I haven't designed a sheet for it, but I was just doing a bit of research the other day. This is just on kikki-k paper. So I've just written this out for myself now. I will transfer that to a new sheet when I have got around to designing it. The next one here is my sources and sites. So I'll keep track of all the sources that I use and all the websites that I use. I use so many and I sometimes forget where I found things, and that is the most frustrating thing for me. So to be able to write them all down as I use them, and then I can put them on a nice sheet when I design it. That's sort of the plan there. And the very last tab at the back here, this is my notes tab. So especially using some of this beautiful kikki-k paper that they give you, plus a bunch of other pieces that I've got. We'll probably design some as well. Just to put in random scribblings. I always find that it's easy to scribble something down and then come home and write it out neatly, which is sort of what I do at work. So that is sort of what that's going to be, but I don't like throwing any of my notes out in case I wrote down something that later doesn't make sense, and then I'll go back and look at it and go, oh, hold on, yeah, yes it does. And then those are just the stickers that came with the planner. So that's how far I've got with these. I will do another couple of videos as I sort of design these sheets. It is a sort of a slow work in progress, that it might take me a little while to get all these done. But definitely if this is something you're interested in, follow along. I'm happy to answer any questions about planners or family history if you want to chuck them at me. I would really like to know what you guys think of this idea, and if you have any suggestions on how I could make it better, I'd really appreciate that. One other quick thing I just remembered, in my unboxing kind of introduction to this planner, I did say on this bit at the front that I didn't know what I was going to use that little stringy stretchy thing for. All I've done is I've just attached it to the inside of the rings there, between the binder and the rings, and just put a tag on it from the stickers and tags book. It's just a really easy kind of bookmark there that I know that was the last person I was on, or that was the person I was researching, so if I have to shut it really quickly, I can get straight back to it. It's stretchy, so it's not going to break. So that's just a really easy little way of recycling something, I guess, it came with the packaging. So that's all for my family history planner update for today. Like I said, if you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And subscribe if this is something you're interested in. I'll have another video for you guys very soon. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye.